Hey everyone, I'm Darren, aka Southern Mama.
And I'm Red Squirrel.
I'm Phil.
And welcome to another episode of
Just
Welcome to another episode of Wild and Funny News. We got some funny stuff coming up for you here. We're having a beautiful day. We hope that you are too. Jonah, what you cooking on over there, baby? What you doing, baby?
This one was such a cute little story. Airline keeps mistaking a 101-year-old woman for a baby. A 101-year-old woman keeps getting mistaken for a baby because of an error with the airline's booking system. The problem occurs because American Airlines systems apparently cannot compute that Patricia, who did not want to share her surname, was born in 1922 rather than 2022.
Okay.
So, the BBC witnessed the latest mix-up, which she and the cabin crew were able to laugh off. It was funny that they thought I was only a little child when I'm an old lady. Okay, so the glitch...
She had to enjoy it just a little bit.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
At 101, come on.
Yeah, so the daughter made the reservation online for the ticket, and the computer at the airport thought my birthday was 2022 and not 1922. The same thing happened last year, and they were also expecting a child and not me. Patricia's seat was booked as an adult ticket, but it appeared the airport computer system is unable to process a birth date so far in the past, so it defaulted to one 100 years later instead. So 1922, 2022.
You know what that makes me think of?
What?
What?
As we have gotten older, and you go to one of these websites where you have to pick your age, and you scroll through 12 months, and you scroll through 30 days. But then you have to go to that wheel and just keep going and going and going and going and going and going and going. Yeah.
Even the system's like, nah, we're not doing this.
Yeah. So Patricia says that she would like for it to be fixed. On a previous flight, Patricia and her daughter were waiting inside the plane after another passenger had left, as airport staff had not arranged a wheelchair for her. Okay, so they, of course, thought that it was a child.
They show up with a baby stroller, like, where's that cute little baby at?
Yes.
Over here.
Patricia traveled...
To be safe, they'd probably either one work.
This is true. Patricia traveled solo until she was 97, but since then she's had to have somebody travel with her because she has bad eyesight. But she is not saying that this is going to deter her in any form or fashion from flying. And
well, if anything, it's making her younger. You know,
I think so. And look at this precious picture. Is she not the cutest? Look at that smile.
Oh,
look at that.
Pretty.
She's so
cute.
precious. But she is not a 2-year-old.
No, she is not.
She is not a 2-year-old.
She's
fresh.
cute.
That smile.
Cute.
She's getting a big
That's a
kick
genuine
out of it.
smile.
She's getting a big kick out of it.
She looks like a little clown with the way her hair is.
Kind of like mine.
I have no room to talk. I'm getting a little private island up here. I don't know. I gotta.
Okay.
I'm trying to use the hem spray to hopefully grow my hair back. So I'm slowing down the process. I got a laser cap. I'm eating a biotin like candy. So I'm trying to.
I'm doing oil pulling.
Oil pulling.
What
the hell's oil pulling?
Because she believes in every snake hole invention on the planet.
It's where you slush around oil in your mouth, and it's supposed to whiten your teeth and improve your gums.
What kind, like coconut oil, or?
It does have coconut oil in it. But you swish it around. You start out at 2 minutes, and you work way up to 10 minutes, and
you know, there's something else you can swish around in your mouth that they say will bring back youthful appearances.
Let me tell you, I went to high school with a girl.
Okay, here we go.
I went to high school with a girl, and she would take, and she would rub it on her face, and she had the most beautiful complexion ever.
She's rather than come all over her face.
She was rubbing cum all over her face.
And another story from the BBC, this rush hour chaos in London as 5 military horses run amok after getting spooked during an exercise. This story coming from AP News. 5 military horses spooked by noise from a building site bolted during routine exercises on Wednesday near Buckingham Palace threw off 4 riders and caused chaos as they galloped loose through the central London streets and collided with vehicles during the busy morning rush hour. This would have scared the shit out of me. The commotion erupted when the horses from the household cavalry, which were conducting an extended exercise for an upcoming military parade. They do military parades. They use these animals for patrolling, all types of things there with the royal family and the royal army. Presumably because alarmed by the sound of concrete falling off of a moving walkway at a construction site in Belgravia, a swanky neighborhood just west of the palace. That would have scared the shit out of me too. I mean, you've got massive chunks of concrete falling from 2-3 stories up. Bam, right beside you. What shit? I mean, what you thought y'all think was going to happen? 5 of the 7 horses ran off. 4 soldiers were thrown off. 3 of the men were hospitalized with injuries. None of them deemed life-threatening, thank God. But the horses, minus the riders, ran through the central roads there in central London and hitting vehicles and stunning commuters as they headed to work. The horses were all captured shortly after and are back at the barracks in Hyde Park undergoing medical tests. Now, these animals, they did some damage when they come through there. It cost Witnesses saw one of the loose animals crashing into a taxi waiting outside the Claremont Hotel nearby, shattering windows all over the vehicle. Another of the animals crashed into a tour bus, smashing the front windshield and collapsing the grill of the vehicle. These aren't small. These aren't goats. These are large quarter horses that run through here. Pictures of the videos shared widely across social media show 2 of the horses, one white, one black, running at speeds very high down through Aldwych in between London's historical financial centre and the busy West End Theatre District. Now, the white horse's face and legs were soaked in blood. This was a very ominous looking scene. This is a large animal running through the streets at high speeds, and it is solid white and blood stained, covered. Here's a picture of this where I don't know if they can see it very good here. But this is one of the animals that was running through the city. Yeah. And imagine sitting in traffic. You're having a croissant and you're sipping on some tea. Come on, everybody's busy, and all of a sudden, you see a small herd of horses running around a corner, and they're just running through, taking off, side mirrors and bashing in the car, glass shattering. No horse riders on them. I mean, I would think it was like an apocalyptic situation, like a zombie. That's just scary.
And then the white one having blood all over it.
Exactly.
That's what he said apocalyptic, and I'm sitting there thinking, going. Revelations and a pale horse and
exactly death. And they had one black,
a bloody covered white horse running through downtown.
They had one black, one pale, one brown. It was like
the apocalypse.
I was about to say it's a very ominous looking sight. These pictures and videos.
The rapture occurred, and I'm still sitting in my car.
Witnesses saw one of the loose animals running up the stairwell to what looked to be maybe a court district, and it turned. The white horse's face and legs were soaked in blood. A British Army spokesperson was not able to confirm what caused the injury. However, Megan Mora, who was on her way to work, told BBC that she saw it and was quite disturbing. Of course, that it would be Megan. We can't imagine this would be happy.
Yeah.
The horses are from the Household Cavalry, the Ceremonial Guard, and Monarch. And a feature of the state functions in London. The extent of the injuries rather suffered were not immediately known by the animals, but they are being taken care of. They're all fine, and all of the horsemen are fine now. In the video statement on X, formerly known as Twitter, Matt Woodard, commanding officer of the Household Cavalry Mounted Regiment, said around 150 horses are exercised every morning in the parks and on the roads to keep them fit and to keep them used to the sounds. Mm-hmm. And so this was an extraordinarily rare event. God almighty damn. You drop, 16 tons or whatever of concrete beside me. That scared the shit out of me too.
Yeah.
No, what were we thinking? I'm mad for the animal now. Some dickhead was up there and was like, go ahead and drop that down there now. And I hope they ought to find the construction, the crew. You see and that's the thing that I read here too. I'm not going to read every word of this, but they were on a quiet street in a very prominent area, and so they knew the horses was there. This isn't a busy street. This is the west end of the town. This is beside the castle. So this was a very secret. This is where they exercise the horses on the road. So they ain't got to worry about a bunch of traffic coming. So people in the area know that they do this every morning. They knew the horses was there. So I just seemed like a weird time to go ahead and dump whatever.
Assholes.
I'm over here taking it for the horses over here.
Well, we should.
I know that construction workers got a job to do too, but damn, if you've seen 5 horses over there, I think it'd be the last time. Anyway, the London Ambulance Service said that it treated 4 people across 3 separate incidences in the space of about 10 minutes. So these guys was moving and doing some damage.
That was a pretty good horse. hilarious.
All the horses are doing good, and so everybody's good now.
Okay.
So yeah, all the riders are good. Be careful out there. Don't get stampeded.
That's right.
By the Royal Cavalry. I'm Darren, aka Southern Mama.
And I'm Red Squirrel.